Girls ask these deep questions when they want a relationship with you. When a woman is interested in you, she's not always going to come right out and say it. Often her interest shows up in a more subtle way. In the kinds of questions she asks you, she'll be trying to get to know the real you, the person behind the surface-level conversation. She's not just making small talk. She's gathering data to see if you're someone she wants a deeper connection with. In this video, we'll talk about 6 types of questions women often ask when they're looking for more than just a casual chat. 1. What's the hardest lesson you've ever had to learn? This question isn't about the grades you got in school. It's an invitation to a deeper conversation, a way for her to understand your character and resilience. It's a way for her to see how you handle adversity. And if you've grown from your experiences, she's not looking for a sob story. She's trying to gauge your emotional maturity and self-awareness. Your answer reveals whether you play the victim or take responsibility for your growth. Does this person learn from their mistakes and move forward? Or do they get stuck in the past? This question is a test. She's looking to see if you're a man who can handle life's inevitable curveballs. She wants to know if you'll be a stable presence, not just someone who folds under pressure. This question shows her that she wants to see the real you, not just the highlights. In fact, many women want to know how emotionally safe you are, because long-term relationships require strong foundations built on how two people respond under stress, not just how they celebrate the good times. Your reaction to hardship tells her whether you'll be a man can rely on when life gets tough, whether you shut down or face things head-on with courage and introspection. 2. What's a weird habit or quirk you have that you don't tell many people? This isn't about judging your strange love for collecting vintage spoons or your habit of singing show tunes in the shower. She's trying to see beyond the polished public persona you present to the world. She's inviting you to be vulnerable, to let her in on the little things that make you. You. This question is a sign she wants a special, intimate kind of knowledge about you. She wants to know if you can be your authentic self around her and if she can trust you with her own quirks. When she asks this, she's trying to get a glimpse of the man behind the mask. She wants to see if your unique weirdness is something she can love and accept. In truth, what she's really asking is, can I feel safe to be my full self around you too? A woman who is serious about a connection doesn't just want to date a highlight reel of your best traits. She wants to experience the full range of who you are and know you'll still embrace her when she reveals her own vulnerabilities. A man who owns his quirks with confidence shows he's comfortable in his skin, and that kind of self-assuredness is deeply attractive. 3. What's something you're secretly proud of that you never get to talk about? This question is a subtle way for her to find out what truly motivates you beyond the usual career or fitness goals. She's giving you a chance to shine a light on the parts of your life that bring you genuine joy or a sense of accomplishment. Whether it's mastering a complex recipe, learning a new language, or volunteering at an animal shelter, she's asking because she wants to connect with your passions and see what makes your eyes light up. She wants to know what brings you fulfillment and if your values align with hers. She's looking to understand your soul, not just your resume. By asking this, she's showing that she cares about your inner world and wants to celebrate your personal victories with you. This also signals a deeper kind of emotional intimacy, where she wants to support your hidden dreams and the things that make you feel truly alive. Often people never get the opportunity to share these parts of themselves unless someone truly cares enough to ask and listen. When you answer this question sincerely, you show her who you really are when no one else is watching. And that makes the connection between you far more meaningful. 4. What's a belief you hold that most people disagree with? This question is a high-stakes move. It's her way of figuring out if you're a person who thinks for himself or if you just go along with the crowd. She's looking to see if you have the courage of your convictions. She's not trying to start an argument. She's trying to see if you have a strong sense of self. Can you articulate your thoughts and stand by them, even if they're not popular? This question is her way of testing your character and intellectual independence. She wants to know if you're a follower or a leader in your own life. She's looking for someone who has a solid foundation of personal values, not someone whose beliefs shift with the wind. In addition, This kind of question reveals your worldview, your critical thinking skills, and your emotional intelligence. A man who can calmly and confidently express an unpopular opinion without becoming defensive shows depth, maturity, and strength of character. And if your answer leads to a respectful exchange of ideas, it opens the door to a relationship built on mutual respect, curiosity, and mental stimulation, which are qualities many high-value women deeply appreciate. 5. If you had to start a business with a single friend, who would it be and why? This question might seem casual, but it's loaded with information. She's trying to figure out what you value in a partner, not just a business partner. Your answer reveals the qualities you admire in others. Do you choose someone for their creativity, their reliability, their work ethic, or their sense of humor? This is her way of seeing if your values align with hers, and if you're the kind of person who can build something meaningful with someone else. She's assessing your ability to collaborate, and if you're a team player, your answer gives her a blueprint of what you look for in a close relationship. She's also indirectly learning what role you see yourself playing in a partnership. Are you the visionary, the planner, the supporter, or the motivator? The kind of person you choose says a lot about how you operate in long-term commitments and what kind of dynamic you naturally create in close relationships. It's also a reflection of your leadership style and how much you value trust, loyalty, and synergy in both business and love. 6. What's one thing you're trying to get better at right now? This question is all about growth. It's a way for her to see if you're a person who is actively working on himself or if you've become stagnant. She's not asking this to criticize you. She's asking because she wants to see if you have a growth mindset. She's looking to see if you're self-aware and committed to self-improvement. Your answer tells her whether you're a person who gets comfortable and settles, or if you're someone who is always striving to be a better version of yourself. She wants to know if you'll be a partner who supports her growth and pushes her to be her best self. This question reveals your drive and your desire to become a better person, which is a powerful sign to a woman that you're worth investing in. It's not just about ambition, but about humility and the willingness to admit that you are a work in progress. A man who can reflect on his weaknesses and take proactive steps to evolve is seen as emotionally mature and trustworthy. It also shows her how you'll show up in a relationship. Will you work through challenges or give up when things get tough? Will you communicate and grow or shut down and retreat? These are powerful cues she's picking up on in your response. So the next time a woman asks you questions like these, remember, they're not random or meaningless. They're intentional and revealing. She's not just passing the time with you. She's looking to see if you are someone who can share a deeper emotional and intellectual bond. These questions might seem casual at first glance, but they carry real weight because behind each one is a woman trying to see if you're not only the kind of man she can open up to, but also the kind of man she can build a future with.